Welcome to the Judith TV show. Form, today's hottest celebrity relationship gist, secret romances exposed, shocking breakups shaking the internet, and couples everyone is talking about. Which gist do you believe, and which is just hype? Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the Judith TV show.
Hello, dearies. This back and forth between the supporters of May Edochie and the supporters of Yul and Judy over their reconciliation, plans or moves and by Mama Rita, and I think that the Edochie's family generally, has been going on like that with a lot of people saying no and a lot of people saying yeah. Is a case of nay and yeah. That's what I want to talk about in this video. And I also want to talk about Sophia's plans to relocate Imade to the US. Sophia Momodu, like we all know, is Davido's first baby mama, and her daughter Imade Adeleke is Davido's first child. So I want to talk about the two. Friends, you're welcome to my channel, the Judith TV show. My name is Judith with a little touch of Ife, just a little touch, okay? Thank you for always watching my videos. I just want us to talk about the two issues I just mentioned, okay? I'll talk my own, I'll share my own couple opinion, and I expect you guys at the comment section to also share yours so we can have a conversation around that as usual. Okay, guys, so the first one I said is the back and forth between the supporters of May and and I think to an extent Judy Austin about the reconciliation moves by the Edochies, especially headed by Mama Rita, desiring Yul and May to reconcile and come back together. To be honest, ideally, you know, there's no there's no fast rules to the extent that people can forgive, as in maybe the extent that May can forgive what you did if she wants to, because she's an adult. But the problem I have with the whole thing is that, the way you is handling the thing. Personally, I would not advise May to take you back, personally, right? Yes, forgive him. Oh, well and fine. He's the father of your children. He's your first love and whatever. But in the circumstances where we have seen what Yul has done and is still doing, I don't think it is very safe for me. And I'll give my reasons. First of all, I expected that if Yul is actually remorseful for what he did and he genuinely loves his wife, May, Yul would have made a video where he will publicly say that, look, I am sorry, this is it, this is it, this is it. I expected Yul to do that. Not only that, to also call to order all those people that are dragging me. It is because you didn't give him peace. It's because you're a bad woman. It's because you're a careless woman. That's why he left. And so when you know that it is not true. So I expected you to take that position if you genuinely love this woman and if you're genuinely remorseful about what you do. But a situation whereby you will go to the back and be begging, and then you expect this woman, when she now said, okay, let's reconcile, and then you come back to the house and everything comes back to normal, you just rubbish her before her fans. May has millions of followers, I think, on Instagram and I think Facebook or whatever. And this number of followers, people, well, they call them May Nation, but I think lately they are now turned to G-Wagon Nation and be Range Rover Nation. Whatever name they are called, they are fans and supporters of May. And the reason why, this people, this group of people, May is not supposed to take them for granted is because all these people that May are influencing for those brands, it is because of this number of people. That's why when somebody has a good number of followers, brands rush to get the person to be influencing for them, knowing that by the time you put anything about them on your page or on your channel, there are a lot of people that are going to see it. So by the time you now come and then beg May, and May now says okay, and you people reconcile, and then what will now be her fate between her and those her fans? You don't care about her fans. You don't care about the people that were there for her when you threw her under the bus. Where is the genuine love that we're talking about here? For me, I am one of those that believe you see, patience and forgiveness, they play key role in every marital relationship. But it has to come with in such a way, or come with a conscience that is genuine. It has to come with a genuine heart. It has to come showing that you are genuinely in love with this person. If you is genuinely in love with May, I mean, number one, it took him all this while. You have been going to the back to beg and all that. And when you saw that this woman has never come out for one day to rubbish you, this woman has never said anything, that is bad about you, or, has been even been training your children for you. So it was now difficult for you since that time up until now to come out and make a video and take a position of an appeal and, apologizing to his wife. It was difficult for him, and then you chose to be going through the back to go and beg at the back, and you are sending people to her. How does that make sense? It's just like you are a lady and a guy wants to marry you, and then he will send people to come and talk to you for him. How would you react? Because it's not man enough. How would you stay in the house with it? So if he now wants anything in the house or whatever, he goes to tell somebody, either his mother or anybody or his friends, to come and tell you. It doesn't work like that now. It doesn't. So that's why I said I don't see a genuine remorsefulness on the part of you in this whole thing. After all the time you were with Judy Austin, you have always been jelly, doing video together, and then you be hailing her and all that, and she too be hailing you. So if you now know that you really want to reconcile with this woman, what stops you from doing a video? Saying it the way it is. You might not go, into details of what happened and everything. I mean, most people know. We all know he has been on for 3 or 4 years now. But at least this genuine remorsefulness, to apologize to her publicly, so that even if she says, "Okay, let me now come back," or "Let me take you back," or something, it will be justified the fact that you apologize. But this one, you're going to the back to go and beg, which means you are not yet done. And as if what I was thinking is right, or is right, because that is what just played out. The moment May stood on his ground to say, "No, I don't want to. I have forgiven you. I don't have anything against you. But like I said, I don't want to be part of polygamy." If that is the way you want to go, I wish you all the best, but I will not be part of it. Now, if you are telling her to come back, or if you are telling her for you, because it was you that actually left, May has been in the house in her German mansion. Now, if you are saying that you want to come back, if you now come back, what will happen to Judy Austin and the 3 children you have with her? Now you intentionally left Judy Austin so that people will now think, "Oh, I've left her." Left her as how? What about the children, the 3 children? Are you also going to throw those ones under the bus? Left her as how? That's the more reason why I said, if Yul is genuine about this, is being remorseful or whatever, he knows the best way to go about it. But to have Judy Austin maybe leave her for a while, and then you come and beg May. Now that May now said, "No, I just said I don't want polygamy, okay? I've forgiven you, but like I said, I don't want polygamy." You ran back to Judy Austin. Now started liking the post. Judy Austin now started promoting his video, which they were not doing for some weeks now. They have started doing that. So you see, Yul was not even genuine about the whole thing. That's why I said the way Yul is going about it. I know Mama Rita and the Edochies, especially Mama Rita and even Papa Pete, they know that May is a good woman. They don't want to lose a good woman. But it's not them that is going to live with May. It's not them that has a deal with May. It is you. And if Yul is not behaving well, then there's no point. There's just no point. That's his attitude and everything about him. Look at the burial of their I think their aunts, a relative of theirs that by that they went to for the burial, where Lincoln and Mama Rita and that video now that Mama Rita posted. Mama Rita and his own mom and Yul's mother and the brother Lincoln, they were wearing the same outfit that they are Shuebi. Yul was not wearing it. The same way he didn't wear it when his father marked his 53rd wedding anniversary. So you see that arrogance and that stubbornness is still there. So May going back now, anything can happen. Are you now, is he wanting to go back because of the money that the woman is making or whatever? I mean, I didn't see any genuineness in his, being remorseful, and then and the apology he's tendering, behind the back doors. Because what you did it openly. You said it that you're proud polygamist. You hit your chest and said it. So if you are now deciding that you don't want to be again, why are you now going through the back door? Thankfully, May stood her ground. So for the fans of both sides that are saying back and forth, May actually knows what he wants, and she knows the man she's been living with. She knows you better than each and every one of us. And for her to keep on saying that no, I think I support her. I think I support her. Now Yul has gone back to the Judy Austin. So what are we talking about? I'm not talking of because of the sister that has been sleeping in the water and all that. That's not arrant nonsense. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Yul himself. Now that May has said no, I still maintain my ground that I don't want to be part of polygamy. He has run back to Judy Austin. Because the three children, what will you do to them? And then the child support to the three children, if May decides to say, okay, let me take you back, the three children, who will be taking care of them? What is Judy Austin doing? The movie that she produced the other day, I don't know how many people that have watched it and all that. So, guys, my own personal opinion, anybody is entitled to this, okay, is that, May going back is like a disaster waiting to happen. I don't see genuineness at all on the side of you. So it is better that May has seen 99, so what is 100? Daniel graduated the other day in flying colors, and then very soon maybe the other boy will also graduate, and then Zayn will is still coming up and all that. So if May decide to remarry man, some people are saying no, you can't remarry, just be like Iyabo, just get a boyfriend. Says who? This lady actress that is from Akwa Ibom that just got married to a Ghanaian. How old is she? I think she's a year or so older than May. Was she not the one that just got married the other day? So if God decides to give her somebody, why not? Why not? Especially somebody who is a very understanding person, somebody who has a good heart and a good conscience. Why not? I don't. There's nothing like she shouldn't marry an other. If she sees a good person that God sent her way, why not? You just marry. The man would even be a father figure in the life of her children. If Daniel is getting married, for instance, yes, you will be informed. If he wants to come, if he doesn't want to come, oh, that's up to him. The girl will just get married and go, but at least there will be a father figure, in terms of somebody that the girl can relate with as a father, since you has refused to, because I don't think he has congratulated the daughter. The other time she won 3 awards, and even now, I don't think he has done that. So I don't see genuineness in what Yul is, the remorsefulness or the apologies that is tendering. That's my one couple opinion, as I said earlier on. Let's have yours at the comment section so that we can have a conversation around that, okay? All right, guys. So we'll go to the other one, and that is about Sophia Momodu, Davido's first baby mama. That is Imade's mom. I saw a video, from one of strong supporters of, Davido. The story surrounding Davido, his wife, and everything about Davido and all that. Where she was saying that Sophia is now planning to relocate Imade to the US, and then she will now start schooling there. Then her own mother will now be with Imade to take care of her health, and then also to be with the girl while she'll stay back in Nigeria and all that. To be honest, friends, ideally, there's nothing wrong in that. Ideally, okay? But knowing the kind of person that Sophia is, how she has been, trolling Davido, insulting him, and even the entire Adelekes, including Davido's father, this relocation of Imade to America, there's a pinch of salt. I'm taking it to the pinch of salt. I said that because it's not been up to, I even made a video on that. It's not been up to a week or so that she came out and said for the past 5 years that the video has not been giving her child support in respect of Imade, that she's been the only person taking care of Imade. We all saw that video. We all saw the post. A lot of content creators and bloggers carried that. And I made a video. I'm one of those that made a video, and I said it's not true because I recall that when Imade marked her 6th birthday, the video bought a brand new Range Rover. It was even the same Sophia that posted it. Sophia has also branded the video the best dad in the world. Where things now got to this point of every Eke market, they dragging the video and all that. Even when we thought that the Adelekes remarked Imade's 10th birthday, that everything will now be okay and all that, only for Sophia to start this one. Because I think when Davido marked her 33rd birthday, the wife hosted him to a lavish birthday party, calling his friends and all that. I thought Imade would be there, but she was not there as usual. because he was also not at the wedding. And then Haley was there. Haley was also at the wedding. So you begin to wonder, why is Imade's own different? So that's why I said I take it with a pinch of salt that Sophia is planning to relocate Imade to the US. First of all, guys, Imade is an American citizen by virtue of the fact that his father, Davido, filed the papers for him, being that he's his child, because Davido was born in America. He's an American citizen. Okay? So, if Imade is now going to be relocated, right? They have not sorted out the issue, because for Sophia to now say, okay, for the past 5 years, all I think Sophia wants to do is get this girl over to America and then sue Davido for child support. That is just all the plans. It's not a question of, because the school that Imade is attending in Nigeria here is the Adelekes that is paid, and then it's a good school. But all Sophia wants to do was to get this Imade, or is to get the Imade, relocate her to US, put her in a school, and then she will now sue Davido for child support. That is just what Sophia is planning to do. OBO, I know that there was a time you bought a land, a Go Atlantic land. I don't know whether you finished building the house and all that. And there was also a time, last year or last 2 years, that you made a video before now. It was an interview where you were saying that the country in this world that you like to base in with your family and all that is Belgium. Davido, if it's impossible, you see that Belgium, I better pack your bag, carry your wife and your children, move to Belgium. Go and stay in Belgium. Leave Sophia and Imade in America. Let Sophia be in America. Let her sue in America. When you are, because the only way she can get at you is when you are residing in America. That is where they are American law, because you are an American citizen. But if you move to Belgium, or if you move to another place, I don't think the American law will apply to you. Except maybe if there's any time you want to go to America and all that, okay, you should know better, because you were born in America, you were raised there, so you should know better. You should know better, even with your father and Sharon and all that. But I see this plan to relocate Imade to US for the sole purpose of suing Davido for child support. Knowing that American system, will come after Davido, how much do you make? And then you have to be giving this girl, and at the same time, it will not be given to the mother. That is just what I think Sophia is planning. That is just what I think. And I might not be far from the truth. I might not just be far from the truth. Because for her to, and that is how, if this case comes up in the court, that's how Sophia will come out and say, yes, he has not been taking care of the girl, he abandoned the girl, he has not done this, he has not done that. For her to say that for the past 5 years, that Davido has not been, meanwhile, it's the Adelekes that is paying the school fees. And if the Adelekes is paying the school fees here, so you now want the money to specifically come from Davido. If it comes from the father, no. Whether the man is the chairman is the one that is also paying for all his grandchildren, Sophia doesn't care. It has to come from Davido, which doesn't make sense, okay? So I think that is the major reason. Like I said, ideally, there's nothing wrong in that, okay? Because Imade, by virtue of the papers that his father filed for her, she's now an American citizen. But the Sophia that we know, there's a reason behind this action. Me, I see it to be that the intent is to get this girl, relocate to US, because he's now he's an American citizen, and then he will now sue Davido for child support, because he cannot sue Davido for child support based in Nigeria here, and then American government will have a say on that, because the girl is still here in Nigeria. So that's why he wants to move the girl to America, and then he will now sue Davido. But Davido, just play a fast one. Just move to Belgium or any country that you like. Just go there. In fact, the president of such countries will even be hailing you for coming to their country and not to come and base in their country. Take your wife. You are saying you're going to go off music for some time so that you can have time for your wife and your children. This is just the right time. So just leave that America that you are so well known and everything. Go to a quiet country where you will stay and enjoy your wife and your family. Leave this drama that to avoid this drama that Sophia is about to create, because at the end of the day, if you're now saying you want to go and have a quiet time, you want to spend time with your quality time with your family, that you want to go off music for now, but by the time Sophia will now sue you, and then there will be a back and forth going to court and everything, that plans of yours will now be disrupted. Your family, you will not have time for your family again. That's why I'm suggesting, okay, if there's a possibility of you moving to another country now, just quietly move to that country. Leave your house in US, just move to that country and just stay there with your wife and your children. Chioma said the other day, I think I can't remember what happened. I think I can't remember what happened where you were asking her, and then she said she still want two more children. So if God gives you people, which I know that God will give it to you, want you people ask Him. If God gives you the two children with the ones that you have with Haley, you guys will stay there, and then so that you have time for your family. And then anytime you want to come to US, you can just come breeze into US and go out whatever any country you want to, or even Nigeria. If you want to come to Nigeria, just breeze in and then go. But that will now be the country that you're based in. By the time your Eco Atlantic mansion is ready, I think that one is Nigeria. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Then you can just go there and then also stay there. But avoid this drama that this lady is spoiling for, this war that she's spoiling for. So that it doesn't interrupt the plans you have for your family or with your family. That's just my one kobo opinion. Friends, let me know what you think. Lovers of OBO, lovers of Chef Chi, let me know what you think at the comment section. What do you think is the reason behind this relocation that Sophia is talking about? Because I know the video, is giving money for Imade's upkeep. Like the father said that Davido will continue, which means he has been doing that. But to Sophia's, this thing he says is not enough. Meanwhile, the other son that Davido has, Dawson, sorry, nobody has heard anything from the mother as in dragging Davido over this child support something. So that's what I think about all this. Okay, so guys, that's what I said. Let's talk about or discuss about in this video on the two issues. Please let me have your thoughts at the comment section. Let's have a conversation around that as usual. Okay. I celebrate you guys. Thank you guys for always watching my videos. Once again, I say to you guys, compliment of the season. Okay, bye.